Hi there, it's Melissa, and today I have my layout, share and killer kit with my March hip kit. So excluding this is from last month's kit, but this is the paper that I have left. So it really is bits and pieces, of scraps, as you can see. I'll keep some of this, like those butterflies, but actually that's from last month too. But most of this will go to my kids or into the recycling bin. So I also got in this instance, the pattern paper add-on. So this is all I've got left. I didn't use either of those. I've got two of the purple as well, some of the green, and I used all of the yellow. So you'll see when I show you my layouts. As far as embellishments go, I did really well with these Chamel stickers. I really struggled with them at first, but once I got going, I used them. So I'm quite determined to add these ones to my next kit. I'm going to throw this away because it's all used up and get them used up. I did struggle with this. I didn't know whether to use it as a full border or cut it up, so I guess I will decide. The embellishments, I've still got some enamel dots. I've got several of these Pink Fresh like leatherette. I won't use some of them. For example, note to self to let it go. I don't think I'd be doing a layout with that kind of theme. And there was another one too. Where is it? I can't remember what it said, but I won't be using it. I'll probably use these. Actually, that came from here. I had backed it with some foam but never used it, so I would quite like to use that up. These are the Pink Paisley. I don't know what you call those, mirrored stickers. I will use all of them. I won't use this "you only live once." I don't say that. I don't say YOLO or anything like that, so I won't be using that. Unless my son suddenly starts to say that, then I could get that onto a layout. This is all I've got left of the rubber charms from Pink Fresh. These, here's that little one. Dream On. I could possibly use that. This is what I've got left from the Paige Evans Oh My Heart ephemera. I will use these, and I think I'll take them across to the next kit because the next kit has the chipboard. So I think I didn't do too badly. I used quite a lot, but then there's still several left. And then I have one of those Dear Lizzie flags left. So let's get all of this out of the way. As far as the letter stickers go, I loved what we had. Let's have a look here. Didn't use that many of these. Found them hard to use. You can see in there. I didn't use many. Absolutely love these Paige Evans ones, and I will take both of them over to the next kit as well. Things I have that I've been carrying over from kit to kit, I still need to use up those. I think I used one of the words from that. And then also these letter stickers, these ones, these ones and these ones I may carry across. I'm not sure. Some of them have been from 2 kits ago now, not including this one. These were from the previous month. I could still use them, so I'll probably carry them across. I had brought across these from Maggie Holmes from the previous kit, so I'm getting there. Don't know if I'll use up all of them, but I may save them actually because the May kit has got some more of Maggie Holmes product in it. As with these, I think I'd like to do a layout where I use all these frames together, so maybe I will carry them across. That's all I've got left of that chipboard. I'm not going to take these out, but these are some Claudia Van Aar design tags and some more Maggie Holmes ephemera. So let's get on to the layouts. I made a total of 11 12 by 12s and one 8.5 by 11 or A4. So this one is a photo of Ava rolling for the first time, and I have a process video for this, I think. Or do I? I think I do. I do! Sorry. haven't been making that many process videos due to time, but I did have a bit of time and I managed to make this one. So I really love doing this. It was using up a lot of scraps by this stage. I love these little houses and trees, and I think it has sun and some clouds and things, and they're meant for colouring, but I love them just playing with the colour. And I really wanted to push myself and use cardstock or coloured cardstock background, so that's that one. And I made the most of using up some of these letter stickers, so I called it a rolling good time. This is the first layout I made, and I love this paper. This is an exclusive cut file, You and Me, and it's a photo of Ava and I the first time she recognised me in the mirror and smiled, and I just love how this one turned out. I did some white acrylic paint behind my photo, a little bit of layering, one of these frames, a flare, rubber charm, and that Chamel wreath. So I love how that one turned out. I had to sacrifice this paper, which I absolutely love, but in this instance I decided to go with this one. This one was for the cut shop. Oh Ava. I cut a large title, backed it with that Paige Evans paper, used watercolours around the edge, had two little photos, and then just tucked paper under, or laid paper and tucked embellishment all through it. Love how that one came out. This one I made a mini album for the scrappery with some photos of my friend's daughter. It was her 5th birthday. These photos I printed out and they weren't quite light enough for the album, but I didn't want to waste them, so I thought I'd make a 12 by 12 about her birthday, and I just called it Sweetness because Gracie is a little darling, and we had cupcakes. And so I really love how this one turned out as well, and I got to use up some of these hearts from Paige Evans. This one I wanted to fussy cut one of these flowers and feature it, and I love these houses. Brielle had asked for a page with the houses on it for her. This is a photo of me breastfeeding Ava, and Brielle was copying with her baby, and so that is in December last year when Ava was probably 6 weeks old, and I love that live in the moment flair and just embellished, so I've called it Like Mum because she's just like me. This one is Sam when he was about 7 months old, and I love it. It's a selfie before we knew what selfies were, and so I've just layered up some of my favourite things on this one. This one is called Hair Goals. It's a couple of photos of Brielle with her hair before we got it cut, and this is an exclusive cut file which I popped up on Pop Dots. I love this paper as well, and I've just tucked some flowers and other embellishments and kept that one really simple because the background is so busy, and that was the other side of the paper which I didn't like. This one is a Snapchat photo of Sam. This is another exclusive cut file, and I just backed some of them, the clouds, with pattern paper. I cut it on the green, and I kept this one quite simple because I wanted it to look really effective and striking with that cut file. So I've used one of the little flag banners, rubber charm. And I love this photo because a little mouse is over his face, so it's quite whimsy. This one is one of my favourite photos of Brielle and Azaria, and I shared that on Instagram. And I just shared this one today, this layout on Instagram. So it's this gorgeous bird paper because they can be like two little birds. I layered a doily from my stash, one of these fussy cut flowers, Paige Evans flower, Chamel sticker, the frame from Paige Evans, the love, which is one of those white words from a couple of kits ago, thickers from the kit, and I've machine stitched the thickers and also around there, and also up here. I just needed something to balance everything that's happening here. This one was one of the last ones I made. I took the exclusive cut file, I coloured in the rainbow with my watercolours. I left this very simple. I used a piece of Amy Tangerine background paper because I'd run out of paper, full sheets of pattern paper. I didn't want to do white because I wanted the white to really stand out on this. It has a wash on it already, and then I've just layered embellishment, and I've got another flag. And that's a border strip from Chamel, and I've called it A Fun Day. One is one where I really wanted to focus on using the Chamel stickers because I struggled with them. It's not that they're not gorgeous, they're amazing. I found the easiest way to use them was to keep them together. So these are two photos of Brielle with a messy face, and they're really cute. And I've just layered this paper and these 3 strips, and then I've just put my embellishment on. Happy Life comes from a sticker sheet, and I love the way these feathers are looking. And this is from that Maggie Holmes ephemera from last month's kit, and this is one of my favourite ones that I made. And finally, I made this one last night in front of the TV. There was a piece of paper that had lots of words on it. I didn't like it so much. I liked the other side, but I salvaged the word friendship, and I really wanted to scrap these photos of Brielle and her little friend Dexter. And so I fussy cut out 2 of the birds, a pink one and a blue one, to represent them. I decided to use pink cardstock. I wasn't sure because it's a boy and a girl one, but I just went with it. And I fussy cut around the edge of this corner of that beautiful paper. I love featuring floral paper on its own, and so I thought that was a good way to do it. And then I just had these 2 photos. I layered them, tucked some pattern paper behind, placed my title. These clouds were from something else I made, another layout that I made, actually, this one. I just remembered, yeah, from here, so I've used them. This one's layered up on pop dots, this is flat. I added a butterfly, some enamel dots, and I'm so happy with how this one turned out. So those are all my layouts. I hope you enjoyed. Like I keep saying, I'm hoping to make more process videos. It just depends on time and work and kids. But I am still scrapbooking, mostly at night when I'm not too tired, or when I have a bit of spare time on the days that I have Brielle with me. I forgot to say actually that this came in the kit too, and I didn't use too much of it, so I will probably take that across to the next kit as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will hopefully be back soon. Take care.